Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. That's Daisy Egan. Give us a call, guys, and talk to our amazing guests, Scott Nevins and Ryan O'Connor, at 1-800-336-2225.
I keep
Nobody likes us.
I keep threatening to answer fan questions.
Yeah, give out your fan bridge.
It's what is it? DaisyEgan.fanbridge.com. You can log on there and sign up for my newsletter. You can ask me a fan question, which I'm hoping to do more and more answering here on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun.
Yeah, right. Recently, I got a question. What kind of animal is Snuffleupagus? Snuffleupagus?
That's a good one.
Snuffleupagus.
He's a Muppet.
I thought he was a heroin addict.
I asked, he is. I asked Sonia Manzano, who's played Maria for the past 40 years, and she looked at me and she goes, "He doesn't actually exist. He's a Muppet."
Poor thing.
Oh, the magic.
Poor thing.
So-
She's exhausted.
So that's the answer to that. He is a
She's
Muppet.
been talking
Good
to
answer.
people's fists
Yeah.
for years.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, she said that the puppeteers really mess with them, like while they're filming.
Really?
You know.
What do you mean,
like
mess?
Elmo will be like, Elmo want a cookie or whatever the hell Elmo says, and the puppeteers down there like just like messing with them off
Right.
camera, and they have to totally stay. Anyway,
I would love to see like a Muppet biopic, like a Jim Henson.
They're doing it.
biopic. They are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a liar. They're doing Disney. Ryan
wouldn't it be great if
Gosling's
they
playing-
not
did
real.
like a behind the music?
That's
the
not
Muppets?
That's
real?
not real. That's a meme. That poster that's going around. That's
I'm sorry.
Ryan
It's
Gosling.
a what?
A
Meme.
meme.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
It's a-
Get with the
it's a-
times.
Weren't you
It's
talking
an
about
internet term.
Sesame Street?
I
How did
don't
we
know
get to the
this.
Muppets?
I just learned it.
They're
Because
Jim Henson.
Snuffleupagus is a
They're Jim
Sesame-
Henson.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But
No,
wouldn't
but
that
they
be
should do it.
cool
Yeah.
To see, that thing that's going
Like
around.
a behind the
fake.
music thing?
Like just
No, a
a
documentary.
like a
Oh.
biopic.
They must have one.
Biopic.
They don't have one?
Like My Week with Marilyn. My
yeah,
afternoon with
exactly.
my hand up a puppet
Yeah,
show.
True
like
Hollywood
Bodhi,
story.
like Henson. He was a very
Wait, I
complicated
was excited
man.
about that Disney movie. Are you really
It's
serious?
fake, but it's been so popular that I bet they'll do it now.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
I know there's a movie in the works about the woman who I want to get this right. The woman who wrote the book, Mary Poppins.
Yes.
And when she worked with Disney, and how horrible it was to work with her, and what a hard time he had making that book, book into a movie. And that's the whole.
Really?
That's going to be this
and
movie's
it
all
took him
about that.
14 years to get the rights.
Yeah.
And then she hated the movie so much she never gave the rights to the rest of the Poppins books.
Yeah. Well, it takes more than
I
a
never knew there
spoonful
were
of sugar.
more.
I didn't know there was more either. It's like a whole
See,
series.
that would have done her
What
well.
happens after women are allowed to vote? Like, aren't we done? Isn't that-
Mary
We're
Poppins
all
marries the
totally
father.
equal now. So,
Oh, obviously.
I
Have you
mean,
looked at our
duh.
country?
Clearly,
Yeah.
clearly.
and I walk around holding an aspirin between my knees. So obviously,
Yes.
we're
And
all.
don't make
Aspirin between your
us
knees.
pay for it.
What?
Aspirin between your knees.
Where are you? Are you
I'm
not
have you
paying
been
attention
living?
to
What
the
is this
news?
aspirin?
He's a guy.
What's his name?
Yeah,
Foster Freeze? The guy who said the aspirin. Wow, I am sitting in
Foster
a room
Freeze
with
is
a
an
bunch-
ice cream.
I know, but
All
that's
right.
his name.
Don't explain it because it'll take too long.
No,
but
it
you
just,
guys
it
watch
just
this.
has to do with Santorum being against
Yes.
sex, and a very prominent supporter of Santorum saying, "I don't get what the big deal is. Women should just hold an aspirin between their knees."
Daisy, I'm going
It
to
all had to do with
okay.
Rush Limbaugh making the comment
Yes.
with the S word. I don't know if we
I
can
think
say
it was
here.
actually before that.
I'm going to an Ani DeFranco concert tonight where this will be a hot topic. Can we stay on theater for today?
I want to know how this whole thing started, Musical Mondays, with you guys. How did you guys begin?
Well,
Way to bring it back. Good
y-
job.
It's kind of a beautiful kind of lore that starts.
A long,
You want me to
long
take
time
this?
Yeah,
ago.
take it, Scott.
So for many years, I was producing and hosting Musical Mondays in New York. It had been going on as just a video night, and then I can't believe I'm saying this. Like 8 years ago, I was asked. I was in New York. I was performing, and they said, "Would you want to take over Musical Mondays at Splash Bar?" And I said, "Sure." And there had been Musical Mondays in Chicago, and there's a couple of them, imitation nights and all that. But this is considered one of the originals and the big one. And so I took it over and I said, you need live performers. You need to take these Broadway people on a Monday night, on their night off, and bring them here and have them perform. And so I started booking it and all that, and it ran for 5 years. When I wasn't there, another performer would fill in for me as the host. After a couple of years, I started being bi-coastal to LA, and the quality kind of changed. And so I took my name off it, and I came out to LA permanently. And Lady O'Connor over here calls me and says, "I have an idea. Come talk with me." And I meet, and he says, "I really think we could do a Musical Mondays out here. And I said, no, it's not. I'm not out here to do club stuff. I'm really just doing the TV and the comedy. He goes, no, you don't even have to be there. We'll just use your name. There is such an audience. And God bless him. He is so brilliant. He saw this because I did not see it. I knew there was a theater audience here, but I didn't know what he knew. And he said, please just let me do this. I said, all right, well, let's meet with them. And we met, and, we agreed to make $1.50 a Tootsie Roll Pop every week. And, brilliant Ryan O'Connor knew this would work. And it really turned into something that people, including myself, probably most of all, love every week.
It's
I
really
love being
fun.
there.
How many people are you packing in that place?
6,000 a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
It's basically an arena.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge.
Cher
Yes,
is
it's
actually
like-
doing her
yeah.
Never Can Say Goodbye tour at Musical Mondays.
No, seriously though, how many people fit in there? It's a
Two-
pretty big space.
It's a big space.
Some nights we have 200, some nights we
Yeah.
have 100. I mean, it's really big.
It varies. Like we've had as many as like 400 people there. I remember the biggest. We've never gone past the time Eden Espinosa came in that first year. One time.
That was great.
And it was like almost like a last minute separate. Those wicked. I mean, you get any of those witches and then you pack the place.
Yeah.
Just book any old witch.
Yeah.
Have you guys had Shoshana?
Glinda's not as much, but they
Glenda's
draw a
not
nice
as
crowd.
Much, yeah.
but-
They turn on Glenda in the second act.
They do, yeah.
Has Shoshana Bean played?
Shoshana was our
Fair.
very first guest.
Was she? Nice.
She was.
She was.
She was our opening night, and we just assumed that she understood that it was Musical Mondays Broadway stuff, and so she got up and did all of her original music.
Oh, no, I knew. No, I knew.
You knew?
No, I knew she was. I knew she was doing. I knew she was doing original stuff.
You guys
Don't
need
get me in
to-
trouble with the bean. I do. No, I knew. I knew for sure.
Hey guys, how did Fans of Mumo come about? You guys have some followers.
Yeah, you guys have some.
They were a group of people that just were there every week from the very beginning. They just showed up. Bobby Buse is was the first iconic one, and when the videos would play, he started doing choreography. And Turkey Lurkey was the big one
Yeah.
at first. Like he would do the Turkey Lurkey choreography with the video from camp. Because the original video, the Donna McKechnie video, is too grainy. But so we showed the camp the video, the version from camp.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Go watch
it's
the Donna
fantastic,
McKechnie
but it
version.
doesn't
It's
play
better.
on the videos at 11. But yes, watch the Donna McKechnie at home.
Hey Brett, what's the phone number?
Give us a call,
I'm
guys,
just
at
ordering
1-800.
everybody around.
1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225.
Yeah, call. I like questions.
And
Yeah.
hold that
For sure.
thought, Ryan. We're gonna come back and talk a little bit more about our great Fans of Mumo.
But you can check us out on our live stream, guys, at ustream.tv/channel/CRN Studio Live, or our Facebook at facebook.com/LaLaLandTalk and twitter.com LaLaLandTalk, and Musical Mondays at Musical Mondays LA at twitter.com. La La Land with Brett and Daisy, CRN Digital Talk.